We thought this was a Jewish festival. It is a Jewish festival of Jesus. A Jesus festival. This is actually the Jewish Voice Ministries international mission and vision. So we're going to find out what is their mission, what is their vision, and it must have something to do with Jews because that's why they seem to exist, to give air to the Jewish voice.
Jewish Voice Ministries International was founded in 1967, and
before 1967, Jews had no voice.
Its purpose has never changed. Jewish Voice exists to transform lives and see all Israel saved. Its mission is to proclaim the gospel to the Jew first, to grow the Messianic Jewish community, and to engage the church concerning Israel and the Jewish people.
I don't really feel like this is so much a Jewish voice thing going on here. We haven't asked them to do this. We haven't asked them to proclaim the gospel to us. That wasn't Jewish Voices asking them to do that. We haven't asked them to grow Messianic Jewish communities. Engage the church concerning Israel and the Jewish people. I don't remember that request coming up.
I don't see the connection.
I think this is really more of a Gentile agenda and a Gentile voice. They should call themselves Gentile Voice Ministries, and then all this makes sense because it's the Gentile church that wants to do these things.
Jewish people. Through conducting humanitarian medical outreaches to some of the most impoverished Jewish communities on earth, Jewish Voice has the opportunity to share the good news that Yeshua, Jesus, is our promised Messiah.
So my question is, if you couldn't share Jesus with these Jews in these Jewish communities, would you still send humanitarian aid? These are Christians going to Jews to make them into Christians. So far, I don't hear the Jewish voice. I hear the Gentile voice once more.
I don't think there's a connection.
An average of 12,000 patients per clinic receive much-needed medical, dental, and eye care at no cost. As a result of this ministry, thousands have also been transformed spiritually through encountering God.
So, I feel like it's taking advantage of people here more than anything else. You're doing outreach to people who don't know very much, and you're saying they're encountering God. Well, what God are they encountering? The Jewish God or the Christian God? It's the Christian God.
Jewish Voice works with elderly Holocaust survivors in Israel, bringing them vision and dental care they could not afford otherwise. We work alongside over 70 ministry partners in Israel to meet critical needs among the impoverished or crisis-stricken there, all of which paves the way for sharing the love of the Messiah. Jewish Voice also ministers through large-scale international festivals of Jewish music and dance in major cities across the globe, known to have large Jewish populations.
Of course, most of them don't look exactly happy. I think this is the part where the people on stage reveal, this is all for your benefit so you can come and meet Jesus. And they're going, we thought this was a Jewish festival. It is a Jewish festival of Jesus. A Jesus festival. And now they're going, see this girl over here, she's looking to the side. Where's the exit? Can I get out of here? Can I escape? The others are just patiently going, I'm not entirely sure how to react to this situation. I thought we were coming to a Jewish festival, and here we are. Come in. Here's a little Jesus for you. Like, look at the whole audience. I mean, do I see anyone smiling? And the answer is no. Yeah, that guy's looking. Look, there's a guy right in the middle up there. He's like, they locked the doors? Are those guards over there? Okay, is there no escape? I guess it's something. You might as well. Jewish festival with unfair surprisery.
Hundreds of thousands have attended these festivals
and realized at some point that it's not quite what they thought it was.
And millions more have participated through television broadcasts. Through these international efforts, thousands have responded to the gospel, giving birth to new Messianic Jewish congregations throughout the world. Jewish Voice hosts several different annual Messianic conferences, each attended by leaders in Jewish ministry for the purpose of training, support, and encouragement.
So I hear the word training, and I picture, Bruce Wayne somewhere hauling a big giant tire, punching cow meat in the freezer. I guess that was Rocky. And, doing all these kinds of things. So I wonder what I wonder what the training involved is here.
Time for some crazy training!
Another reaction video I did, and the person there was shouting at the Jews on a loudspeaker. I wonder if he got that technique here. Maybe that was his training. Maybe that he was trained to shout at people on a loudspeaker and, "Why aren't you standing against the debauchery in Tel Aviv?" You yell out these kinds of words to people as they're passing. Whoa, I didn't know I was standing for debauchery. Okay, I do. I wonder what is the training they go under? How rigorous is it?
It's not like it's real training.
Jewish Voice engages the church through its speakers, volunteers, and a weekly syndicated talk show program hosted by Jonathan Bernis.
I've seen one episode of the Jonathan Bernis TV show and his friend there, and it turned out to be a sales pitch for a Bible, study Bible they've made.
You selling Bibles?
There are other of those, but I wonder, are they all like ads for study Bible?
Puzzles, books, mostly Bibles.
I mean, I think study Bibles must be doing good business, because in the video, the other guy, I forget what his name is, he mentioned that people probably had like 9-10 study Bibles. And were these 9-10 different study Bibles produced by Jewish Voice, or are these, I don't know. I mean, 9 or 10 Bibles. I mean, how much does a Bible cost? Like $30-$40? A study Bible? I don't know, $60? How much does one of those things cost? They gotta make some nice money there, I bet.
Then we're making money. We're making the real money.
President and CEO, and Ezra Benjamin, Vice President of Global Ministry Affairs.
Thank you for coming to the meeting. We are here, as you know, to have a meeting about the global affairs of our ministry and media, the media affairs of the globe. Welcome.
Broadcast on Christian networks worldwide. Through these and other means,
Whoa, Dan Brown.
JVMI inspires the church with...
I don't know any of those other guys. I know Dan Brown. I lived in Louisville, Kentucky for... When did I live there? It's got to be close to like 14 or 15 years ago, maybe a little bit longer. And anyway, I ran into this Christian street preacher, and he wanted me to study Dan Brown's books with him. And so I bought, like, I think at the time he had like 4 or 5 volumes, and he was coming out with another one on how to answer Jewish objections to Jesus. And I found his book quite objectionable. But apparently he's got a story. He was a drug addict, musician, young punk, teenager, as you tend to be before coming to Jesus.
Drug addict.
And discovered Jesus, and
then he found Jesus, and everything changed.
I decided to go and get a degree or two to help him debate people who were not for Jesus. Jews specifically, because misery loves company.
The Jewish foundations of the Christian faith. Jewish Voice is passionate about proclaiming the gospel to the world, to the Jew first, according to Romans 1:16, "For I am not ashamed of the gospel, because it is the power of God that brings salvation to everyone who believes, first to the Jew, then to the Gentile."
So I have to think that if salvation is reliant on belief, then how accurate does your belief have to be? Because I know there are a lot of episodes in Christian history that had to do with heresies, and they were violently wiped out by the Catholic Church, and then the Protestants got upset with the Catholics, and they had wars against each other. So I have to wonder how specific do your beliefs have to be? How correctly do your beliefs have to be? How sincere does your belief have to be? I think salvation being related to belief is a far scarier prospect than one where there's an understanding between us and God that we're imperfect, and we we may fail at times, but we can repent, and then we can continue moving forward and improving and perfecting ourselves. And that's really what Judaism is about, is the process of self-perfection. Not about getting it right absolutely. You can't believe correctly all the time.